Happy Friday! I know it might not be Friday if you're watching this video right now, but it'll be Friday eventually. So happy Friday when it's Friday. Whatever. Anyways, I am a little embarrassed to make this video. If anybody caught my Facebook post about how I was gonna post a video like 2 weeks ago now, and it didn't happen. But you know, things happen. Work's been crazy. Wedding planning has been crazy. And so I'm just not making a video. But hey, at least I'm doing it right. So whatever. I kind of want to wrap up this bikini competition thing because let's get real. A lot of people out there that are following me and asking me questions, they're not trying to do a bodybuilding competition. So I want to get more towards, you know, keeping it real. Working with real people, talking about real people stuff, real people issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up right now. This is still kind of relevant though to real people who are trying to lose weight and who are struggling, or people who have lost weight and are struggling. But so the weekend after my competition, yeah, it was the full week. Okay, so the first full week after my competition, I did really well reverse dieting. I ate so well. I was so proud of myself. I was slowly, you know, getting back into that nice. I think I was like hovering around 142, so I was really comfortable. Still felt really good about myself, but I wasn't uncomfortably skinny and dehydrated and bleh. So it was awesome. And then that weekend, we went to Virginia for a wedding, and I just ate everything. And I have friends who will own up to that for me. I mean, Oreos, I had cinnamon roll cheesecake, that was bomb. I ate whatever I wanted at the wedding. Like, it was unstoppable madness. It did not stop. And I felt really bad about it, but got over it, and now I feel like I'm finally at a comfortable area where I'm eating foods that I enjoy. Not being psycho about, oh no, I can't eat that. Or here, Allie, try this. No, I can't put that in my mouth. Not being psychotic with food anymore, okay? But, you know, I am still watching and I am still counting for the most part and, you know, trying to keep a handle on it. Because it's super easy to gain like 20 pounds after a competition because your body is just hungry. So we're trying to prevent that. So, okay, moving on from that, wrapping up, that's wrapped up now. No more bikini competition stuff. If you want to know more about it, you know, message me on my new Facebook, which I will link below, or on Instagram. So hit me up or comment below here about it. But let's move on to real life issues. So I kind of want to hit on like self-control because let's be real, like everybody wants to know a secret about, oh, how did you lose weight? And people, I feel like, are expecting me to say I did some kind of magical thing that nobody's ever heard of. And that's just not true. There's no magical thing. And I know most of the time it's just like, oh, it just takes motivation. You just have to be motivation. Motivation. You have to be motivated. You have to be determined. You have to be all these things. Which is true, but nobody's motivated 100% of the time. Nobody's anything 100% of the time, really. But the basis of it all really and truly is self-control. You have to have self-control, mind over matter. Like, you have to really think about things every day throughout the day. Like, you know, coming off that weekend where I just ate everything, I had a really big sugar problem. Like, even getting back into the swing of things at work, it's just, I'm constantly craving sugar. I want cookies, I want Oreos, I want chocolate, I want all the little Hershey's Kisses that are sitting around the office. I want it all. And I just had to take a step back, and you have to start thinking about it throughout the day. Like, when you start thinking, oh, I want that Hershey Kiss, you have to be like, do you really need that? No, one is not going to make or break you, but what is one going to do for you? You're going to eat it, and then you're going to want more. Or you're going to not eat it, and that's going to save you from tumbling down that rabbit hole. So you just really have to think about it throughout the whole entire day. You have to stay alert, stay awake. Like, don't fall into, oh, I just want the chocolate and just do do it anyways. You can do things like that and eat things in private. And you know the saying, you can eat things, what you eat in private, you wear in public. And it's so true. And doing things like that in private, you don't have to be embarrassed in front of other people because you're the only one who knows about it. But that's the point. You know about it. You know, you're trying to do better for yourself. And by not just having self-control in that, you're hurting yourself. Like, that is one of the worst things that you can do, is make a promise to yourself and break it. Like, that's even worse than making a promise to someone else and breaking it, in my eyes, because you're number one. You have to live with yourself for the rest of your life. And if you keep telling yourself, oh, this is it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go through this whole day and I'm not going to eat any chocolate, I'm not going to eat any sweets, I'm not going to drink any soda, whatever it might be for you, and then you do that, you break it even just a little bit, you eat that one little M&M, like whatever, you are hurting yourself in more ways than just your weight loss, because one M&M is not going to screw you up. But the promise you broke to yourself, that's going to do more emotional and mental damage. Like, you have to have self-control. And I know it sounds so much easier than it is. You can't just conjure up a learned life lesson. You can't just conjure that up from the depths, you know. You have to go through it. You just have to decide to begin your journey and begin it. And, you know, start small. That's what I tell everybody. Don't overwhelm yourself with these crazy goals. I see so many people. This is something else I wanted to talk about. It's on my list. I have my list right here. Crash dieting. Okay, people think, oh, I'll just do this cleanse for a week and it'll roll into my diet. Or I'll just do this. This is what I did. I did a vegetarian thing for a month and then rolled into clean eating. That is nothing for you but make things harder on you. Emotionally, mentally, physically. You're just making things harder on yourself. It is so unnecessary. And I see people being like, oh, I'm going to do the 21-day fix. Okay, but what are you going to do on day 22? Really, let's be honest. What are you going to do on day 22? You're going to eat pizza and ice cream and cookies. And is it going to stop? Are you going to go back to something else on day 23? It's unlikely, because these things have a deadline. You know, your detoxes, you're going to drink your juices all week, that has a deadline. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go back to what you were doing before. So you need to just take a step back and realize that crash diet's going to make you lose that 10 pounds really fast, but then you're going to gain back 15 because you're going to go back to your lifestyle. So why not just take your time instead? Because that's what you're doing. You're not just trying to lose, oh, I just want to lose 20 pounds, you know, for the summer. Okay, well, you're not a bear. We don't hibernate and stuff our faces and we're cool with it and then we're skinny for the summer. That's not going to happen. This is a lifestyle. And everybody needs to realize that. It's a lifestyle. What you're doing and the changes you make have to be changes that can be permanent. Permanent. If I say, oh, I'm dropping diet soda completely, I'm never drinking it ever again. Unlikely. So instead of making that incredibly vast goal, let's just wean it off. You know, let's not drink it all day long. Let's not drink 10 a day. Let's drink 1 a day. And let's only make that goal for the time being. You know, for the first week of jumping into something, pick one thing, okay? One thing. And there's so many reasons why I say that. First of all, because you only have one thing to focus on. You don't have to focus on tons of different things. And then for another thing, because it's easily achievable, because it's just one thing, you're going to promise yourself to not drink more than 1 to 2 diet sodas a day. You're going to achieve that. You're going to keep that promise to yourself. That's going to build your self-confidence and make you realize, I can do this. like I can totally do this. And then you're ready to go with something else. You're pumped up, the momentum is rolling, okay? And then you pick something else to tack on for the next week. Okay, well, no more fried food because I'm just really into fried food and I know that's awful for me. So don't order any more fried food. Eat out at your fast food restaurant, get your cheeseburger, skip the french fries, okay? No more fried foods. So now you got the diet soda going on and the fried foods, and I promise you, you're already losing weight. You're already feeling better about yourself just with those little changes. No, you're not automatically going to start dropping 2 pounds a week by keeping up with only those 2 goals. But you're building yourself a foundation for a permanent lifestyle is what you're doing, okay? I use the word sustainable like 20 times a day, I feel like, when talking about health and fitness, because it's so true. Like, you have to be doing stuff and building the foundation for a lifestyle that's sustainable. You know, I did clean eating for so long. I lost like 30 pounds off of it. It works. Every diet works if you're consistent with it. It does, okay? To some degree, you're going to lose weight, it's going to work. But it has to be sustainable. It's not likely for me personally, to live that way permanently. Because what was happening was I would eat clean, you know, do my veggies and all my clean organic stuff, and then on the weekend it would just be like, give me all the junk, and then I'm just, you know, piling it all back in my system. And it, you know, yes, I did lose weight because I didn't gain it all back in that one weekend, but it took me forever to lose the weight I lost. Forever. And that was why. And I don't regret having the cheat meals while I was doing clean eating, because if you're gonna do clean eating, you're gonna need the cheat meals to get sanity. But I just realized now, with what I'm doing now, I just wish I would have started with a trainer from the get-go and understood this stuff better and had somebody explain it to me. So that's what I'm here for. I want, you know, truly, honestly, I want everybody to do flexible dieting, and I want everybody to count their numbers every day. And I know that's not going to happen. It's different for everybody, and I know that, but I'm here. I want to help people start to build their foundation, start to figure out what those beginning goals are for them, and I want to help motivate you to keep up with it. So if you message me about health and fitness and ask me questions, please just realize I'm not going to advocate a crash diet for you. If you tell me you're doing a detox or a cleanse, or you're doing 21-day fix, or you're doing, I don't know, what else is there? I've heard of several new things lately. If you're starting something like that, oh, I just want to get a jump start on my diet, I'm not going to advocate it, because it's just pointless, and it could do you more harm than good if you can't keep up with a healthy lifestyle afterwards. So please message me. Please take my advice. I promise, you know, I don't have any kind of degree or certifications or anything. I realize this, but I have lived it, and I do understand. I do have a firm grasp on this. So please, if you message me and ask me for advice, please take my advice. Please take my advice, because it would just make me super happy to see you, I don't know, getting stuff done and meeting your goals and building your self-confidence, because losing weight is more than dropping fat. I think I've said in like all my videos that becoming skinny and fit does not make you happy. It's all the other stuff that comes along with it, you know. You learn determination and motivation and self-control. You learn self-control, and all these things just build up your self-confidence to like new crazy levels, and that's what matters. It matters the person that all of this turns you into, not just a skinny person, but just a better person overall. So many life lessons to be learned here, and I'm just super excited about my new Facebook page, my Instagram. I've had that for forever though, and these new YouTube videos. So please comment on my Facebook page, on my Instagram, or comment below and tell me more things that you want to see on all my social media pages. whether it be about nutrition or working out. You want to see some workout videos, you want to see, I don't know, whatever it is you want to see, let me know, and I'll try to totally make that happen. So thanks for watching me drone on yet again. I want to get a camera soon so that this is more active, but you know, money, so we'll see. But thanks guys, and I will see you in the next one.